Well, good evening from Banjul. The Ministry of the Interior confirms the execution by firing squad of 9 people who were convicted and sentenced to death. Following the convictions and pronouncements of death sentences by Gambian courts of competent jurisdictions, further to the exertion of their appeals, the Ministry of the Interior wishes to inform the general public that the following by a firing squad on Monday, the 26th of August 2012. Dauda Bojang, charged with the offense, brutal and gruesome murder of contrary to Section 187 of the Criminal Code, Caption 10, Volume 3 of the laws of. He was convicted by the Magistrates Court on the 29th of August 2007 and sentenced to life. He appealed against the life sentence, which was dismissed and substituted to death. Pursuant to Section 188 of the Criminal Code, Caption 10, Volume 3 of the laws of the Gambia 90 on the 30th of July 2010, Mala with the offense of the mother of one Buba Jawara by hitting him with a wooden stick on his neck, thereby causing his death. Contrary to Section 187 of the Criminal Code, Caption Volume 3, Laws of the Gambia, ex-Sergeant Lamin F. Jame, the trio were charged with 2 counts of treason, 2 counts of the murder of Lance Corporal Keba Drame and Private Bakari Sise, 4 counts of unlawful wounding with intent to do grievous bodily harm, 2 counts of robbery and 2 counts of abduction contrary to Section 35, 187, 212, 273 and 236 respectively of the Criminal Code of the laws of the Gambia 1990. They were convicted and sentenced to death by the High Court of the Gambia. 3 judges sitting on the 20th wife poured hot cooking oil, swung thereby causing his death. Contrary to Section 187 of the Criminal Code, Caption 10, Volume 3. She was convicted on the 20th of 2007 and sentenced to death. She appealed to the High Court of the Gambia, which appeal was dismissed. Buba Yabo, charged with the gruesome Jenaba Jaju at Busumbala by hitting her on the head with an iron rod, thereby causing her death. Appeal against his sentence and conviction. Lamin B.S. Dabo, charged with the offense of the brutal murder of Mohamed Ulfal, a Mauritanian national, by hitting him with a blunt object on the head on the 2nd of April 1985 at Sinchu Alaji in the Kombo North. Contrary to Section 187 of the Criminal Code, Caption 10, Volume 3 of the laws of the Gambia 1990. Pursuant to Section 188 of the Criminal Code, Caption 10, Volume 3, he was convicted and sentenced to death on the 3rd of December 1986. He appealed against his conviction and sentence on the 13th of June 1998, and the said appeal was dismissed. Jibi Ba, charged with the murder of one Njuga Samba by causing him a deep stab wound on the left ear side of the head on the 18th of December 1997 at Mariamakunda village, Kombo North District, West Coast Region. Judgment was delivered on the 30th day of January 2004, in which the accused was sentenced to death. He appealed against the conviction, which was dismissed. The general public is hereby warned that the rule of law as regard the peace and stability and the protection of life and property and liberty will not be compromised for whatever reason. All acts of violence, criminal activities and indiscipline resulting in murder, treason, arson, trafficking in drugs and humans and the likes of such offenses attracting death sentences shall not be tolerated. Therefore, all sentences as prescribed by law will be carried out to the letter, including the death penalty. The general public is further called upon to respect the fundamental human rights of all citizens and those resident in the Republic of the Gambia. The Republic of the Gambia is a sovereign state which, like other sovereign states currently implementing the death penalty, has the right to implement its domestic laws as stipulated in her constitution. Meanwhile, the general public is hereby informed that His Excellency the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, acting on the provisions of Section 71(4) of the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia, has decided to relieve Mr. Mamborin Njai of his appointment as Minister of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology with immediate effect. The steady stream of volunteers eager to show solidarity with President Jammeh in his anti-hunger crusade continued this weekend. The men and women from different parts of the country and neighboring Senegal removed weeds from Professor Jammeh's rice, maize and groundnut fields. Abdunjai stumbled upon an elderly lady credited with strengthening efforts by Kenilai family farm officials to mobilize volunteers in the Fonis, and this is his report.